Hi everybody, welcome back. This is part 2 of the castle wall set kit. If you just got done watching that video, you'll know what this video is going to be about. If not, then I suggest you watch part 1. It's an introduction to all the pieces and parts and how everything works for the castle wall set. In this video, I am going to just build out a couple small sections. If you're familiar with my tunnel kit videos, it's going to be basically the same information but with different pieces. I'm going to go over snapping to the grid and setting up your grid and how the pieces work. Right off the bat, I want to real quickly let you know that I included a LOD adjustment instructional texture in here. Most people that are builders already know how to change this and how to fix this, but just in case you're still new to SL and you're wondering why your meshes and sculpties look all funky from a little bit of a distance, this will explain how to do that, how to fix that. It's a very cheap, easy, and efficient way of changing your LOD factor, but that'll be inside the box as well. Okay, for starters, I'm going to go ahead and res up the gate. We're going to start building this wall set from the gate section. Now, since everything snaps on the grid, I'm going to quickly show you how to set up your grid in the increments that you need. Okay, if you've never used a grid before, the grid is the little thing that when you click on an arrow like this to move, you get all these white lines above and below it. That is how you snap pieces to the grid, and it goes left, right, up, down, and forward and backwards. You got, your XYZ grid. Let's see. So to get this set up, what you want to do is open up your build window. I'm using Firestorm here, as you can see. Very similar inside other viewers, including the SL standard viewer. Under your edit button, which is the third button over, you're going to see an option in here for snap. Make sure that that's checked. And this little arrow over here I'm going to click on. Okay, your units meters, this is what each little grid piece is going to be distance apart. I guess you could say that that's what it's going to snap to. I have it set and I recommend 0.125. We're not doing furniture or very small pieces of anything that we'd need to snap in any smaller increments, and that's 1/8 of a meter, and that will work perfect. All the pieces are built in at least 1/8 of a meter, so that'll work. Your extension basically is how far from left to right your grid is going to extend. That's up to you. That's not important. Decimal precision, I just have it as high as it'll go. You can have snap to subunits checked and view cross sections. That's kind of a weird deal there. It gives you like a translucent plane in different colors for each grid. You might find that useful. I don't. And your opacity of the grid, you can put that anywhere that you want. So we're going to keep this at 120.125. I'm going to X out of here. My snapping is all set up. So the first thing I want to do is take my gate. We're going to say this is the area that I want to build in, this grid pattern here. It's just a texture. I want to snap this. We'll snap it at 206 exactly. I'm going to raise it up to 453.625, and lastly, side to side, it's already at 114, so it's already snapped into place. Oops. Okay, having a good start in exact increments is going to make it a lot easier to start connecting pieces. So, from the last video, you had seen all of our pieces over here, which we're going to res in. I'm going to start by just bringing over a standard 8x8 wall section. I'm going to line it up pretty close here. Right about there. Okay. Now I'm going to zoom in, click my up and down arrow, which is the blue arrow, and that snaps in at the exact height. Now I'm going to zoom in here, grab my X and snap it in there, and finally butt it up against the gate. Now there you see you have a seamless wall connected to the gate onto the next piece. So let's see, just to let you know, I have not predetermined what I'm going to build. I'm just winging it here, kind of like what most of you will be doing. We're going to go ahead and put a curve on here. Same thing. Just kind of line it up and snap it. There we go. Oh, we gotta fix the Z. There we go. Now within a minute or two I have 3 sections connected together seamlessly. Okay, let's say we wanted to make this wall go up a little bit higher. I am going to look down here and see which piece I need. We'll take this ramp section here, we're going to raise it 4 meters, spin it around, and bring it up just a little bit more. There we go. All the ambient occlusions and the textures look really good. Looks seamless. Now what I want to do is, we'll use this tower section here. It's a straight through section, it's not a 90-degree elbow. And I want to connect it to the higher section here, snap it all into place, and see there, now I have this gap underneath, which is where the extension pieces come from. Above this tower I have the extension piece for it. You're just going to take this, pretty much line it up with the tower, go over a click or two. There we go. This will drop below your land, but it shouldn't really matter. There we go. Now you have a nice high tower section. These ramps can be connected to go up as high as you want in increments of 2, 4, 8, you can go 10, 12. Just keep using your expansion pieces below. Now if you want to connect the stairs, I showed that in the last video. I'll just grab the spiral staircases here just to show you. These are only set up to connect to the 8-meter wall set. So if you make your wall higher or lower, you're going to have to do some modifications or change some things to make your staircases fit. I try to make as many pieces as I can, but to make the kit more versatile, but sometimes you just can't make everything. And there you go. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I took a quick break. You pretty much got the idea of how the wall pieces go together, so instead of wasting video time, I set up a couple other pieces that are included in the kit that just kind of demonstrate the angles and the turns and things that you can make here. These are the outer corner 45-degree angles, which I explained the name in the previous video, and these are the semicircles, the quarter circles, quarter turns, the insides, and you also have the outsides too, so you can make an outside wall section if you wanted to, but I just figured I'd set these up just to demonstrate how good they look together. Here you can see I'm on the walkway, and we're going to take a walk across here and test out the physics, which should be pretty good. You can see in the background the next set that's on its way, the covered walkway parapets, so that'll be a nice little addition. Yeah, as you can see, everything seems to be working good. Up into the tower, you can totally navigate the tower. Check the stairs out. And everything seems to be working good. I'm going to go ahead and leave the video at that. If you have any questions, concerns, or suggestions, just go ahead and drop me an IM, or get a hold of me on the Morphe Incorporated Facebook page, which will be included somewhere in the note cards. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.